Alright guys, we're on our way to our first stop,
Okay.
which is going to be Movie Park, Germany. Alright Keen, here at Movie Park, Germany. You looking forward to it?
Yes.
Now, something I literally just realized. We're in Germany. Everyone walking around speaking German, but everything's written in English. That's so weird. Ticket service, Movie Park, Germany. The warning signs and stuff are in German, but this... So apparently this used to be owned by an American company, Six Flags. So that is why, I guess, some things are still written in English. So one of the craziest things I noticed so far is we're here in a park in Germany, but it's like this weird mishmash of what's in English and what's in German. So Visitor Welcome Center is in English, the name of the ride, the Lost Temple, is in English, but then it's like you look over here and it's the Schlashfach for something like that. They gave us a map, and the map they gave us is in English. It has the English at the top. But then they have, so that we have like the dining pass included. And they gave us this, and it's in two languages, German and Dutch. So neither one is particularly useful to us, but that's okay. Here's something you would never see at an American park. It's a cigarette vending machine. Alright, Keenan, we're here. First ride in Europe. What are you looking forward to?
Star Trek.
We have the Speedy Pass Platinum. It's really immersively themed so far for a queue. Particularly, I think this is the equivalent of basically a Six Flags park. So, in fact, it was owned by Six Flags at one point.
And you can kind of see some of the remnants in like the map layout and everything being in English.
Entering active site by authorization of the World Institute of Archaeology. Wow. So we never ever have Fast Pass. So I feel like a true VIP now.
What was that?
Alright, Keenan. So we just rode the Lost Temple, I think it was. What'd you think about it?
Really cool, way more than other rides.
So it was very immersively themed. I'd say kind of a Disney Universal level theming. The problem was they used... Alright, hold on. See, the queue and everything is very well done. So definitely they did the theming was very well done. They had a pre-show. It was nice. It was sub-captioned in English, even though it was you know, a live, and I think that was French, right?
Dutch.
You uncultured swine!
Anyway, so it was nice because even though it was in German, we couldn't not understand it. The one problem I think the ride had was, so it was a 3D based ride, but they used active 3D glasses. So if those of you guys don't know what that means, it means instead of there being like two different projectors, and the projectors, one projects a polarized and one projects a polarized in a different direction image, and the glasses are just basically passive polarization filters. These were active, so a shutter had to open and close on each one in synchronization with the actual projector changing images back and forth to create the 3D image. It's kind of a long story. But anyway, the effect was it did not work properly. Sometimes, because I was in the center, I don't think my glasses could get the IR signal, so they would be completely dark on one side for maybe 10, 15 seconds throughout the ride. Not a great experience. So, word of advice, not to use active 3D glasses for a ride like that. So as you guys may have been able to tell, apparently you can smoke anywhere, which is interesting. Or maybe that person just didn't follow the rules. Oh, we're in the streets of New York. Wait, what'd you think about it, Keenan?
It's one of those dark rides where everything's actually dark, so you have no idea what's going to happen. And I think that mixes with the atmosphere they were trying to go for. Okay.
All right, guys. So we just rode Van Helsing or something like that. Basically, what it is it's a dark ride roller coaster. Very well done. So far, the theming has been on the 2 rides we've ridden has been very, very well done. So there's a story, but unfortunately, it's all told in German. So we didn't pick up on that, but we did learn 2 new German words.
Eingang is the entrance, and Ausgang is the exit.
So Eingang, entrance, Ausgang, exit. All right, so the immersive theming continues throughout this ride, the Star Trek. As you can see, it's very, very well done theming all throughout everything here so far.
Eine sehr wichtige Mission geschickt werden, die auch ein wenig gefährlich ist. Und wie wir sehen, haben einige Leute in dem Raum große Angst und sind fast am Heulen, wie er zum Beispiel.
Alright, so we just rode the Star Trek ride, and what can I say? How'd you like that ride, Keenan?
It was really fun. You know, very immersive.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have ERT on that. We ended up not having ERT. But you know what? It was totally alright, because we have the Speedy Pass. We just rode. It was a whole lot of fun. It's one of those triple launch coasters. It's interesting because it's outside, and it's supposed to be Star Trek themed. But let me just say this. The theming in this entire place is really immersive from beginning to end, and it's not really like cheap, cheesy theming either. It's very good theming. Alright, so we're actually in Santa Monica Pier. This is the second United States themed land. There is the streets of New York and Santa Monica Pier. There's a windmill. There's a lot of windmills around Germany. Alright, Keenan, we just rode the MP Express. Hello. What did you think about it, Keenan?
It was... My ears hurt. I don't know if you can see my ears are probably red. The angle to the side, but...
So it was all in all a pretty good ride. It's a Vekoma, so it's a local ride. You know, it's manufactured in the Netherlands, not too far away from here. The one thing I thought about it was it could use some landscaping, maybe a good weed whacking. But other than that, I mean, for Vekoma, it was pretty smooth. They had foam padding, like that was softer than the regular padding. Look at this ride over here. Now that is a cool ride. You get to go up and down and put out the little fires. This is Rescue 112. It's like Rescue 911. This ride gets horrible gas mileage. They have a lot of pretty strange flat rides I've never seen before. This one's kind of neat. Alright, so we're here in the Nickelodeon themed area. So there's a couple different roller coasters. There's 2. There's a little log flume. There is this Splatosphere. I don't know what this is. This thing kind of looks interesting. There are quite a few kind of unique and interesting dark rides. I'm sorry, not dark rides. Flat rides around here. So it actually does look like a lot of fun. This one is called Mission to Mars. So unfortunately it does not look like the Splatosphere is going to be operating today. It says it is closed. This is one of the few areas where smoking is not allowed. It's a SpongeBob themed Wild Mouse called Ghost Chasers with the Flying Dutchman. A lot of these rides have really, really long lines. Like, look at that. Alright, so I'm going to take responsibility for this one, if you guys can see me. I know it's pretty dark. I saw this random ride, so I'm like, hey Keenan, let's get on it. And now it looks like it was one of those raft rides. So, we don't know how it's going to turn out. How are you enjoying the park so far, Keenan? Enjoying it? Alright, we're going to try this restaurant, Van Helsing's Club Buffet. There's really no risk since we have unlimited food with our little plan, so we're going to try it out. We figured maybe it'll be good, but not going to lie, it's not appearing too promising. So we walked in the buffet. It wasn't kind of like a, unlimited buffet. It looked like you picked your food off, not really like, it was kind of like Chipotle style. So, not really a buffet at all. And then after that, you pay for it. So, I would say it is not a buffet. So, we ended up not eating there. Alright guys, we're here at Cranger Kirmes, if that's how you say it. And what this place is a German fair. So, interestingly enough, side note on security, note how the barriers, you're required to weave through them. So that's a security feature. There's no straight path. Although, interestingly enough, they're quite far spaced apart. At military bases, they're set up in a similar pattern, but significantly closer together, so you can't have to go much slower. Alright, Keenan, we've been walking for quite a while. What do you think?
I don't think it's here.
Keenan doesn't think the ride is here. I'll tell you what, we're at the, it's called Cranger Kirmes. I'm probably killing the pronunciation. It is massive, massive. I had no idea it was this big. Alright, here it is. Olympia Looping. Possibly one of the most famous roller coasters of all time. Certainly the most famous traveling coaster of all time. Alright, here we are, Olympia Looping at, how do you say this place, Keenan? Cranger Kirmes, something like that.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we got after the overnight flight, we got off the plane and drove up here in Frankfurt.
How far drive?
About 2.5 to 3 hours. It's kind of
Fences are for losers. Fence free. That's the German way. This is my favorite because there's no gate or anything. You just walk up there. It's so cool.
There you go.
We're in a boat.